Today is the third Sunday after Pentecost, and in today's Gospel, which is taken from St. Luke, we read, At that time the publicans and sinners drew near unto Jesus to hear him. And the Pharisees and scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners, and eateth with them. And he spoke to them this parable, saying, What man is there of you that hath 100 sheep, and he shall lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the desert, and go after that which was lost, until he find it? When he hath found it, lay it upon his shoulders, rejoicing, and coming home, called together his friends and neighbors, saying to them, Rejoice with me, because I have found my sheep that was lost. I say to you that even so there shall be joy in heaven upon one sinner that doth penance, more than upon 99 just who need not penance. For what woman having 10 groats, if she lose one groat, doth not light a candle and sweep the house, and seek diligently until she find it? When she hath found it, call together her friends and neighbors, saying, Rejoice with me, because I have found the groat which I had lost. So I say to you, there shall be joy before the angels of God upon one sinner doing penance. I say to you that even so there shall be joy in heaven upon one sinner that doth penance, more than upon 99 just who need not penance. Indeed, my friends, we are sinners. What is the definition of a sinner? Someone who has transgressed the law of God. And have we not all transgressed the law of God? And so, what is Jesus telling us? He's telling us to do penance. In fact, he gives us these two stories in order to show the diligence with which he comes seeking us. He is seeking us sinners. He wants us to return to him. We are his lost sheep. So let us return to him and do penance. Elsewhere, Jesus says that unless you do penance, you shall all likewise perish. Indeed, the Council of Trent goes so far to tell us that the whole life of a Christian ought to be a perpetual penance. And what is this penance we should be doing? We should be removing ourselves from the world of sin. Indeed, we should be very careful even in partaking of those pleasures which are legitimate, or we can go into excess. And when you get into excess, you get into sin. It's not excessive to eat a nice plate of dinner, but to sit down and eat 3 plates at dinner, big full plates of dinner, wouldn't that be gluttony? Isn't that an excess? Isn't that a sin? Apply that to any part of your life. Excess is sin. We need to be at least moderate. And then we need to go beyond moderation into penance and discipline ourselves and cut back on occasion from what is even permitted. Because if we allow our body everything it wants, it will soon lead us into sin. And we'll return to being sinners. We don't want to remain lost sheep. Jesus has gone to a great deal of trouble to find us. He has called us home to do penance. So let us follow the Good Shepherd home. Indeed, he says he will throw us upon his neck and carry us home, if only we'll let him. So why are we holding back? Why aren't we doing the penances he is asking of us? What is our reason? It is because we wish to indulge ourselves. My friends, this life is not a life of self-indulgence. The life of self-indulgence leads to eternal misery. No, this is a life of self-denial, prayer, and penance. So let us get on the road to heaven. Let us bring great joy to heavens, because there will be more rejoicing over our conversion than over all 99 other people out there who do not need to convert. And what is conversion? It is a complete change of customs and habits. Not a partial change. Not like we can throw aside just our serious sins and hope to slide into heaven. No. We've got to make a battle against all of our sins. True, the mortal sins must go, absolutely, and that's our first battle line. Once we have defeated our mortal sins, then we got to look at the venial sins. Because the only difference between a venial sin and mortal sin is the gravity. One is a serious matter, that's a mortal sin. The other is a light matter. Both are offenses against God. Mortal sin kills the soul. Venial sin like a slower poison, simply weakens it. And if we don't do battle against venial sin, we will weaken our soul, and who knows, at the last minute, a temptation to commit a mortal sin comes along, and we're so weak, we succumb, and we damn ourselves to hell for one mortal sin.